Jane's teacher asked her to write about what she wants to do when she grows up。咁樣咧就呢位老師就問佢將來想做乜嘢啦。When I grow up，When I grow up, I want to be a movie star. I would like to live in Hollywood and to act in lots of different types of film。咁即係話咧，佢係想做乜嘢啊 ？Movie star， 咩叫 movie star 咧？即係啲明星啦。咁喺荷里活度住喎，同埋咧要拍好多，即係要 act in lots of different types of film， 即係要喺唔同嘅戲裏邊拍戲。I would like a huge house with a swimming pool and a driver to take me anywhere that I want to go. I have always enjoyed acting as it allows me to use my imagination。咁佢咧就話我好中意 acting， 即係我好中意演戲咧，係因為咩原因呢？就係話 it allows me to use my imagination， 即係話咧係俾佢可以發揮佢嘅幻想力啦。2 years ago, I acted in a play at school.It was the most fun thing that I have ever done. I played the part of a detective who was trying to solve a crime. 咁即係佢做一個偵探啦，然後咧就喺度要破案啦。咁睇下第一條問題啦。What 3 jobs does Jane want to do when she grows up？ 咁咧我哋冇咁快答到啦。咁第二題答到啦 ，Why does Jane enjoy acting？ 點解佢好中意演戲咧？咁你會睇到咧，就係因為佢話 as 即係等於 because 啦。It allows her me 就變咗 her 啦 ，to use her imagination。寫翻 why does， 咁佢問你 why， 咁你就話 this， 咁 does 係現在式啦，就係 this is because。咁 it 啦，或者即係寫翻 acting。allows 即係意思咧，可以即係讓佢咁嘅意思啊。allows her to use her imagination， 就可以用佢嘅幻想力啦。好啦，跟住之後咧，佢就話啦，接住，actually I would also like to be a detective when I grow up. I have always been good at solving puzzles, and so I think that I would make a good detective。咁點解佢話想做個偵探咧？原因就係乜嘢啊？因為咧，佢話佢係一直都好叻去解決啲疑難嘅啲 puzzles， 即係嗰啲一啲謎團嘅。咁所以咧，佢會係一個好好嘅偵探。My dad works as a policeman, which is similar, and so he could teach me how to do it。咁佢咧就話我阿爸咧，即係佢阿爸咧係做警察嘅，咁佢就話咧其實係 similar， 即係 nearly the same，OK， 即係話咧好接近。咁樣咧佢話咧阿爸咧就可以教佢點做啦。The detective in the play at school had to work out who had robbed a bank。And it turned out to be the local doctor。咁好啦，就係話咧個偵探頭先咪講過喺一個學校嘅話劇裏邊，佢係扮演咗個偵探噶嘛。咁而呢個偵探咧就話咧呢個角色啦 ，in the play 個喺個話劇嗰個角色咧係要揾出究竟邊個係打劫銀行嘅疑犯。咁而原來係邊個咧？嗰個疑犯咧原來就係一個醫生嚟嘅喎。咁好啦，跟住之後咧。就佢問你 Why does Jane think that she would be a good detective？ 點解佢會係一個好嘅偵探啦？咁又係問你 why， 咁你就會答翻 This is because。原因係乜嘢咧？就係話because she 呢個咧你要用翻 I 就變咗 she，have 就變咗 has。She has always been good at solving puzzles， 就因為佢好叻啦。去專係解決一啲即係佢有疑難嘅話咧，即係有啲疑問嘅話，佢能夠好叻去解決呢啲問題嘅。咁啊 ，this is because she has always been good at solving puzzles。好啦，咁 so far 我哋講咗2份工作啦。第一套咧就係話第一份嘅工作就係佢想做一個 movie star。第二樣嘢咧，佢話佢想做一個 detective。 咁啊，接住第3段咧，佢就想做乜嘢咧？佢話 I think that I would actually quite like to be a doctor when I grow up too。咁又想做醫生喎。Doctors are always helping people, which I think would be a wonderful thing to do. It's a hard job though, and it requires many years of training. I don't know if I would be good enough to do it. 咁咧，咁佢就話雖然佢想做醫生啦，但係咧係好辛苦啦呢份工。It's a hard job。咁另外咧 requires 咧係真係需要咧好多年嘅訓練，即係佢不斷要讀好多書啦。咁所以咧佢話 I don't know if I would be good enough to do it， 即係話咧佢就唔肯定自己係咪真係有咁叻去做到醫生啦。咁所以啊，個3份工已經講晒啦。咁所以你就要點答咧？由 does 之後開始答啦。咁你就寫翻啦 Jane wants， 你就要加翻個 s 啦。因為咧，首先因為呢個係一個單數名詞啦，兼且題目咧係用咗 does 嘅。咁你就 wants to 做乜嘢咧 ？wants to be， 咁你就寫翻 to be 乜嘢咧 ？to be movie star。跟住咧唔好漏嗰個喎，咁乜嘢咧？第2個就係 a detective， 就想做一個嘅一個偵探啦。咁第3樣嘢咧，你就用個 and 連埋佢啦 ，and a doctor。咁你要記住而家係 complete sentences， 咁你就要寫埋 when she grows up。咁樣咧就會攞滿呢2分啦。好啦，接住咧就到下一條問題啦。What word in the passage has the same meaning as difficult？ 咁乜嘢係 difficult 咧？係好困難啦。咁但係就唯一話佢覺得係有啲挑戰咧，就係做一個醫生啊。咁所以咧 is a hard job。咁而呢個 hard 咧就係等於一個difficult 嘅意思啦，即係好困難嘅意思。咁所以咧就會係咁就會寫翻咧就係 hard。has the same meaning as 咁，因為咧你會見到咧呢一度啦，老師係俾咗一個quotation marks 啦，咁所以咧呢個都係應該係一樣嘅。Hard has the same meaning as difficult， 咁你就照跟翻佢點寫咧，你就寫翻2個，一個都係跟翻佢啦。第5題啦 ，What does it in line 14 refer to？ 咁呢個 it 係指乜嘢咧？我哋睇一睇呢一度啦，就會係呢個 it 啦。It requires many years of training。咁呢個 it 啦係指做醫生啦，咁就唔可以話 doctor requires， 係應該 being a doctor， 即係做一個醫生咧係需要好多年嘅訓練嘅。咁你就應該係你就跟翻佢啦。但係因為作為第1個字，你要將佢變咗大草啦。It in line 14， 咁呢個 refer 咧要變翻一個，因為佢而家指緊呢1個字啊嘛，咁佢問你 what does， 咁呢個 refer 記住要加翻 s 啦 ，refers to being a doctor， 即係做一個醫生咧要有好多年嘅訓練啦。好啦，接住我哋睇埋最尾嗰段啦。I don't know which job I would most like to do, but I've got lots of time before I have to decide. Until then, I am just going to enjoy myself. 咁即係話咧，佢唔知道邊一份工啦，佢係would most like to do， 即係話佢最想做邊份工咧都唔知道。但係咧，佢話佢而家仲有好長時間，咁即係佢而家可能係只係一個小學生啦。咁所以咧就話咁我而家 until then 即係直到嗰陣時嗰一刻真係要決定嗰陣時咧，咁佢就要做乜嘢啊？佢就只係喺度 going to enjoy herself 啦，就主要咧就係要即係好好享受自己啦。咁呢一度咧就 what is Jane going to do until she decides what job to do？ 咁佢就係應該就係 enjoy herself 咯。咁樣咧就會係寫翻 Jane is going to， 咁你照寫翻呢一個啦 is going to 乜嘢咧？又 do 咧就係嗰個答案啦。咁頭先就係話 enjoy herself，myself 就變咗 herself 啦，即係去享受一下自己啦。咁啊照抄後邊 until she decides what job to do。 好啦 ，Which of the following is not said in the passage above？ 咁啊 ，Jane would like to live in Hollywood。咁佢有講過話要喺荷里活嗰度，跟住又有車會接送啊之類啦，有司機啦，咁所以有啦。Jane's dad works as a policeman。咁佢話咧，佢想做 detective， 因為佢阿爸可以教佢，咁有講過佢係一個 policeman。好啦，呢一度啦 ，Jane's mom works as a doctor， 就文章真係冇講過啦。咁所以咧 ，not said 咧就係 C 啦，應該。Jane doesn't know which job she would most like to do。咁佢最尾嗰段就有講話，我都唔知要做咩工啊咁樣啦。好啦，咁跟住咧就Jane 就 sees the documents below at school。咁學校裏邊咧就有個文件就寫 auditions。咩叫 auditions 咧？係解一個即係試演啊，或者係試唱啊咁嘅意思。咁通常咧係一啲即係話劇啊，或者呢啲戲啊，或者一啲嘅電影公司之類咧，就係會舉行一啲 auditions 咧，去揾一啲適合嘅演員啊或者歌手啊咁樣嘅。呢度咧係咧 The theatre departments are looking for people to audition for this year's school play Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare。咁即係話咧，原來學校嘅即係話劇部門咧就係揾緊人去試演呢啲嘅呢套嘅學校一個話劇啦，就係叫做《羅密歐同埋朱麗葉》啦。咁呢本書咧，即係呢個話劇本身咧就係莎士比亞寫嘅。No previous experience necessary。The audition session will last for 2 hours。咁就係話咧呢一個嘅試演嘅部分咧係有2個鐘頭咁長嘅，就係 12th of October 4 p.m. the school hall。For more information, please contact Mrs. Ross。咩嚟嘅咧？咁既然係揾啲即係揾一個嘅演員啦，去做呢一個羅密歐同埋朱麗葉啦，咁所以呢一個咧就係一張通告啦 ，a notice。Is previous experience necessary in order to audition？ 咁需唔需要有 previous， 即係需唔需要一啲之前即係之前有演戲嘅經驗咧？咁佢就話咧。佢話no previous experience necessary， 即係唔需要啦。咁所以咧就會係is previous experience necessary。咁啊 no it isn't。嗱，記住咧，就算係 short answers 咧，都唔應該咧係就咁答 no 嘅。咁你要答翻咧呢個 previous experience 就將佢綜合喺邊一 it 啦。咁啊 no it isn't， 咁先至能夠攞到呢一分嘅。咁接住咧就到呢度第3題啦。At what time will the audition session finish？ 咁呢度你會見到啦，佢係開始係4點。咁佢話幾時會完啊嘛？即係 finish 即係完啊嘛。咁佢話會 last for 2 hours。咁即係換言之咧，就幾點會完啊？就6點啦。咁所以咧就係6 p.m。Where is the audition session taking place？ 究竟呢一個試演嘅喺邊度？咩叫做take place 咧？即係喺邊度舉行咧？咁就算你唔知咩叫 take place， 都有寫個 where 呢個字，即係哪裏。咁所以咧，你就會見到咧，就係等於 location， 即係個位置咧，就係喺 the school hall。咁你就寫翻 the school hall 就係嗰個舉行嘅地點啦。What should people do if they want more information？ 如果佢哋想要多啲嘅信息嘅話，咁點算咧？咁喺嗰個 leaflet 喺呢一個嘅 notice 後邊咧就有寫嘅 ，Please contact Mrs. Ross。咁樣咧就係應該係要乜嘢啊？唔需要寫個 please 噶啦，咁就係寫 contact Mrs. Ross， 咁就可以攞到一啲嘅多啲嘅資訊啦。好啦，到 preposition 啦，就會係below is a letter from Jane to her grandmother。咁佢就寫俾佢個祖母一啲嘅有關於一啲嘢啦。Dear Grandma, I auditioned for the school play and got the part of Juliet。即係佢咧就去真係試演啦，咁跟住真係攞到呢一個朱麗葉嘅呢一個嘅即係呢個嘅角色喎。I always enjoy performing in front of people， 即係喺人前咧。係去表演嘅，咁所以咧就會係 perform in front of people，and so I'm very excited about the play。咁佢咧就覺得好刺激啦。I'm waiting for rehearsals， 即係咧等緊彩排啦。 to begin at the moment, but I want to get started now. I'm tired of waiting. 即係話咧，佢好討厭咧喺度繼續等嘅。I'd like to apologize for having to miss the start of your birthday party on Friday. 咁樣咧就 apologize 係解道歉啦。咁apologize for 一件事啦。咁你會見到呢個後邊都 preposition 後邊都係 for having。另外咧日子啦 day 呢個咧就係用 on 嘅。I have to go to a rehearsal taking place at 7 o'clock。咁記住一個時間一個 time 咧就係用 at 嘅。I can help with the preparations though， 即係話咧，雖然咧可以即係會遲咗先至到啦，但係咧會可以幫手做一啲嘅 preparation， 即係啲準備工作啦。And will be there for most of the party. I will be going by bus， 即係會搭巴士嚟啦。And so hopefully everything will be running on time. I'm looking forward to seeing you blow out the candles on your cake。就係話咧，我會期望係見到你咧係吹熄啲蠟燭嘅。好啦，接住到 tenses 呢個部分啦。Below is an entry from Jane's diary。咁就係 17th of October 啦。因為佢話 yesterday I went to Grandma's birthday party yesterday， 咁就原來已經去咗嗰個生日會啦。It was fantastic and Grandma loved the present which I bought for her。咁因為全部都係尋日啦，咁所以呢一個咧第二咧就係 it was bought， 亦都係用緊 past tense 啦。I 乜嘢咧？跳舞跳咗成晚啦。I danced all night, so I feel exhausted now 啦。留意呢個 now 啦，所以而家咧就覺得好攰啦。And I am trying very hard to stay awake。咁而家佢寫緊日記，咁而家好攰，就會係而家嘗試緊啦。I am trying 呢一刻咧，佢係嘗試緊啦，係保持清醒。I 乜嘢 my breakfast and 乜嘢 with my mom this morning。留意下 this morning 咧係一件過去咗嘅時間啦，因為而家係夜晚寫日記啦，咁所以咧就會係第7題啦。咁就係話咧係佢食緊早餐同埋同媽咪傾緊偈嗰陣時咧，佢突然間醒起咧就係乜嘢啊 ？When I remembered that I have a lot of homework to do this weekend。咁就係當佢諗起嗰陣時咧，佢就其實係做緊乜嘢啊？係食緊早餐同埋同媽咪傾緊偈。咁所以咧又諗翻喺之前喎 ，this morning 係過去式喎，而 when 就係當佢做緊嘢，咁所以咧就 I was eating。I was eating my breakfast and chatting， 又或者可以寫埋個 was 嘅，但係因為咧你會見到呢個 and 啦，咁前面嗰個 was 咧已經用咗，即係已經可以 share 咗嗰個前面嘅 was， 所以呢一個咧係淨係 chatting 又得，或者加埋 was chatting 都得。咁佢呢度傾緊偈啦，食緊早餐，突然間咦醒起有好多功課要做喎。咁 but I feel so tired that I think I 乜嘢咧 will do it tomorrow， 就諗下聽日先做啦咁樣，因為 weekend 即係星期六嘅意思，咁不如星期日先做啦。Usually I watch TV every Saturday， 就係通常咧呢個係一個 habit， 就一個習慣，所以咧就係只會睇電視嘅啫。But today I do not feel well enough。第11啦 ，I 乜嘢 a birthday party next year and so I hope that it will be as fun as last night was。咁咧喺呢個日記裏邊咧，佢就即係又講起自己今朝又諗起佢自己啲功課未做啦，咁同埋跟住就話星期六通常睇電視嘅，但係今日咧就唔係幾舒服啦 ，do not feel well 啦。咁但係跟住又諗翻起咧就話佢咧就即係佢下年嘅生日咧就會有一個生日會，咁呢個咧就可以係 will have， 即係因為係 next year 啦，你會見到，或者佢已經係決定咗㗎啦，所以咧 I am going to have， 咁 I am going to have 嗰個嘅意思咧就係話已經係決定咗 decide， 咁就決定咗會有一個生日會，咁抑或係有啊，抑或係啱啱先諗咧就唔知啦，所以兩個答案都得。咁佢話咧就希望好似將會係好玩，同尋晚一樣咁好玩就好啦，咁樣嘅意思。 好啦，到 riddles. One of the games at the party was solving riddles. I'm made of fabric. I get wetter as you get drier. 呢個咧就係話用啲布做噶啦，就會即係如果你越乾咧，我就越濕喎。You use me after you'd had a bath or shower. 咁呢個好明顯啦，當然係一條毛巾啦 ，a towel. You can open me and close me. You can lock me. You use me to enter a room. What am I? 咁又可以開我，又可以閂我，又可以鎖住我，又你用呢一樣嘢係用嚟入一間房嘅。咁呢一個咧就係一對門咯 ，a door。好啦，到睇啲錯處啦。Jane has a part in the school play， 咁多咗個 the 字啦。School play 啊嘛，即係學校嘅話劇。Jane is playing the parts of Juliet， 咁佢咧就係扮演呢一個嘅朱麗葉啦，但係咧個 part 只有一個部分嘅啫嘛，咁所以咧就咁 the part。Jane went to her grandma's birthday party， 日子咧係 on 嘅 on Friday， 即係嗰個 day 咧咩 day Monday、Tuesday 全部都係用 on。Jane travelled her grandma's party on a bus。好啦，呢一個咧就其實咧就會係 travelled to her grandma's party on a bus。咁 on a bus 咧係啱嘅，其實可以英文咧係 on a bus 或者 by bus。咁所以咧呢一個 on a bus 係冇錯嘅。Jane's grandma blew all the candles on her cake。咁blew 咧，但係後邊一定係有一個 preposition 係漏咗，係 blew out， 即係吹熄晒所有蠟燭啦。Jane's grandma works on examination hall， 咁就喺呢個嘅考試局裏邊做嘢嘅，咁所以咧係 works in， 應該係 in 喺考試啲大堂裏邊做嘢啦，咁所以係用 in 啦 ，in 一個地方係 in a hall。好啦，呢一度咧就講一個故仔啦。咁我哋睇一睇啦。咁 the results 呢個有個結果，咁冇可能係第一句啦。First 就有可能啦。She 咁如果用個 she 你就唔知佢係邊個，一定係先講咗個人名先啊嘛。咁所以作為第一句呢兩個都冇可能㗎。咁呢度亦都係有個 she 都冇可能，呢個都係一樣。所以唯一一定係有個人名開頭係第一個。所以咧就 Detective Jane had been asked to catch some burglars who had robbed a bank。咁就即係呢個咁佢做偵探啦，就要去捉一啲 burglars， 即係捉一啲嘅賊佬啊，去打劫銀行嘅賊佬。咁呢個係講翻頭先我哋話佢喺個學校嘅話劇組裏邊做過一個偵探啊嘛，去捉咗個打劫銀行嘅人。咁跟住第二件事咧，咁既然已經有呢一個名出現咗之後咧，接住咧就會係用啲代名詞 she。咁呢一度咧就接住咧就會用 first 啦。咁首先點做咧？你會見到個 first 就係等於係第二個啦。First she went to the scene of the crime， 即係話去到犯案嘅現場啦。接住咧就到喺嗰度因為個 scene of the crime 就係嗰個犯罪嘅現場，而嗰係個地方嘅，接住咧就會係用 There she saw that one of the burglars had left a shoe behind。咁呢個咧見到咧就係有一個賊佬啦，就留咗對鞋喺度，一隻鞋喺度。咁然後咧接住仲有最後兩個啦。咁有一個咧就係有寫 the results 個結果啦，咁同埋 she took it to the police laboratory， 就呢個 it 啦，就係嗰個 a shoe， 咁所以呢一個咧 C 就應該係第四個啦，而最尾咧就係個結果啦，就令到佢點樣咧就係 to the burglar 嘅 they were all caught， 即係話咧就令到佢去捉晒嗰啲嘅即係嗰個嘅 burglar 啦。好啦，到第二條問題呢一度就點樣排咧？咁我哋先睇一睇啦。好啦，呢一個咧佢話佢 rushed towards him， 咁無啦啦個 him 係邊個咧？唔知喎，咁所以冇可能第一個啦。It was another ordinary day in the hospital for Dr. Jane。咁即係話咧，呢一個係醫院裏邊嘅另一個好平凡嘅日子。咁唔知係唔係有可能啦 ？The man's eye， 咁 the man 係邊個唔知？A man 呢個一定係先噶嘛，即係一定係先講咗有一個人噶嘛。咁所以呢個一定唔會係開頭。咁一個人然後先至講 the man 嘅。 But then something extraordinary happened。呢個 but then 呢個頂即係然後有嘢發生，咁冇可能第一個啦。咁所以咧就應該呢個 B 咧就係第一個啦。It was another ordinary day， 即係話咧今次佢係做醫生啦，就係佢做醫生就係一個平凡嘅一日啦。咁跟住之後咧就有嘢，佢話係呢個 ordinary， 但係突然間就有啲 extraordinary 嘅嘢發生。But then something extraordinary happened， 就係接住呢一度啦，即係平凡嘅一日裏邊發生啲不平凡嘅嘢。咁我哋查咗呢啲先啦，咁然後接住咧我哋用咗 B 啦，用咗 E 啦，咁接住咧就會去到呢一度啦。咁就係有個人打劫啊 ，A man burst through the doors and suddenly collapsed。咁跟住咧就有人咧就係爆破，即係衝入對門啦，點知突然間咧就即係倒下來。咁究竟發生咩事咧？就咁醫生啊，梗係衝去幫佢啦。Dr. Jane rushed towards him 咧，而家知道啦，係原來係嗰個man， 咁就衝去嗰個男人嗰度啦，就係 A 啦。咁而咧就係 the man's eyes slowly opened again. Dr. Jane had saved his life。咁原來咧就係話佢係救咗人嘅。好啦，到最尾嗰個部分啦 ，question words。Alan 就問Jane 一啲嘢啦，佢話 So 乜嘢 do you want to do when you grow up？ 咁就想做什麼啦？咁所以咧，你會見到呢個 comma 之後，所以呢個係一個細草開頭啦。I still don't know 乜嘢 job can I have only one at a time？ 咁嗱，咁呢個你會見到 jobs 啊。咁佢就話只可以即係同一時間只可以一份工㗎咋，咁所以佢就問究竟我可以有幾多份工啊咁樣，所以咧就係 How many jobs can I have？ 咁 Ellen 就話 Only one at a time。Oh, that's a shame。乜嘢 will I have to decide？ 咁我幾時要決定啊 ？You have a few years, don't worry。咁樣咧係幾時要決定咧？就係 when 啦。呢個 shame 咧係解好可惜嘅意思。That's good。乜嘢 did you decide to become a policeman？ Because 嗱見到 because I want to help people， 所以呢一個咧就係問佢點解想做警察。所以 why did you decide to become a policeman？ 咁Jane 又話啦 I want to do that too， 我都想做警察喎。咁而家加多一個志願咧，就係想做警察啦。OK， 就唔係想做 detective 咯喎，今次。好啦 ，how far 啦，就提翻你哋咧，就係講緊個 distance 啦，而 how long 咧就係講緊個時間嘅。咁呢一個咧就Jane is auctioning for another play in the town hall。咁 the judges 就問一條問題啦，阿 Jane 就話啦 I've been taking part in acting for 2 years。咁就已經參與咗已經2年啦。咁首先你要揾咗個答案啦 ，for 2 years。咁所以咧你嗰條問題咧就係既然係時間，你就會寫 how long。但係將呢個變成問題咧，就會將呢個 have 咧就變咗係唔係 I have 就 have you been taking part in acting， 咁就 OK 噶啦。咁其餘其實係照抄嘅，只係需要將個問題同個問題同埋個名詞咧，唔係即係嗰個動詞同個名詞咧調轉佢就得噶啦。Have you been taking part in acting？咁Jane 又再答一條問題咯。It's roughly 100 miles from my home to the town hall。咁樣咧就係 roughly 100 miles 就係個距離啦。咁所以呢個咧就係 how far。How far 咁 it is 啊嘛，咁調轉佢咧就變咗係 how far is it？ 咁後邊咧都係照抄嘅 from。咁 my 就記住要轉咗做 your 啦。Your home to the town hall， 即係話咧由屋企去個鎮度要幾耐啊？咁the judges 咧又再問條問題Jane 又答咯喎 I need about 10 minutes to recite 即係背a script of 20 sentence。咁咧就係佢話係 about 20 minutes 係答案啦。咁呢個就唔寫落去嘅。咁所以呢個咧就問你時間就會用 how long。How long 咁呢個係一個真正嘅動詞啦。咁 how long do you need？記住係一個真正嘅動詞咧，前面咧就會加翻個 do、does 或者 did， 視乎究竟佢個動詞係乜嘢嘅 tense 啦。咁 how long do you need？ 跟住後邊照抄咯 ，to recite a script of 20 sentences。記住咧，最尾要俾翻條一個 question mark 佢啦。咁好啦，呢度啦 ，I can walk for 10 meters while carrying 2 kilograms of weight。咁樣咧，佢話係可以行到幾耐咧？呢個幾遠啊？遠呢個距離。咁 how far？ 咁呢個 I can 就變咗係 can you 啦。How far can you walk while carrying 2 kilograms of weight？ 咁樣咧，究竟係可以拎住2公斤嘅嘢可以行到幾遠啦？咁佢嘅答案係 for 10 meters， 咁你就唔需要寫翻嗰個 for 10 meters 落去啦。好啦，到 when 同 while 啦。Jane tells her friends of an incident 咧，即係一個事件啊嚇，唔係解一個意外。That happened before her school play. I was reciting my scripts before the school play. 呢個見到 were going 啦，所以 while several actors were going to the convenience store to buy snacks, the teacher in charge of the school play, Mrs. Ross, was furious when he found out about this. All the actors present were worried of being scolded by Mrs. Ross, who was in bad mood. While we were waiting in silence， 喺後邊 were waiting。咁乜嘢 the actors came back 啦，所以咧就係 when 啦。When the actors came back with snacks in their hands, they were immediately scolded by Mrs. Ross for being irresponsible. The actors involved could only stand there with reddened faces while Mrs. Ross were scolding them. She only stopped when the bell signalling the start of the school play 呢個 rang 先係真正嘅動詞。咁啊 the bell signalling the start of the school play 咧，成組先至係一個名詞嚟嘅。咁呢一個係一個 noun phrase， 即係一個名詞。咁而後邊呢一個咧係個動詞，而呢個動詞咧只係一個短嘅動作啦，一個 past simple tense 啦。所以咧我哋就用 when 啦。咁你會見到咧，就 while 後邊就 were going 啦。呢個 while we were waiting，while Mrs. Ross were scolding。咁但係咧，如果係一個短啲嘅動作咧，就會係 when she found out about this，when the actor came back，when the bell signalling the start of the school play rang。好啦，接住啦，我哋呢度 ordering events 啦。咁當然第一個就係 first 啦。首先啦 ，first the curtains would rise and show the cardboard castle to the audience。咁接住咧就會係乜嘢 ？I would walk out of the cardboard and castle and say it's a wonderful day。咁咧你可以係 next 啦，或者頂都得。咁下一個咧都係 next 或者係頂都得嘅。The narrator would introduce me as Juliet. After that。尾二嗰個咧就會係 after that 啦，而最尾嗰個咧就會係 finally 啦。